And the starting lineups have concluded. So, it's great to be with you on a Monday. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at center. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now, here is Young. To the inside, Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. Young dishes to Hunter. Passes it to Collins. On its way from Young for 2. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. It's tipped.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Capella, the pass to Collins. Here's Herter. The rebound by Brook Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And he gets the whistle. 2. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Capella following the basket by Chris Middleton. Launches a 3. Herter, no good. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Herter, beyond the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Holiday, no one around him. Great look, but off the mark. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now, here's Lopez. Here's Middleton. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young against Holiday. Young drives in, and it's good. 2 points.
He has adapted a way to use his body to shield defenders that's bigger than him. Trae Young finishing through contact.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young from outside. Here's Capella. Pass to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. From deep, Collins. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Young. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Williams after the miss from Bobby Portis. Williams with the ball. Kicks it to Young. Three-pointer. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Tucker. It's deflected. They retain possession. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus.
A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Goodwin in at the 1 spot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint. Out left to the wing. Here's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Nice shot by Portis.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Goodwin dishes to Okongwu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV time. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Drew Holiday. Lou Williams is checked in for the Hawks.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Williams passes to Okongwu, and there it is for him. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Forbes can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Three-pointer, Snell. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Williams up on top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one drops for him. And the Hawks lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And it's Connaughton missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Tucker. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Snell finds Gallinari. Back to Snell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
What I like about Tony is that he embraces his role, and his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Capella's checked in. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Gallinari outside. Back to Snell. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. Here's Middleton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. The pass to Capella. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. That one good for 2. And that's now 6 points for Williams.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Gallinari with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And that'll do.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Capella, the pass to Herter. On deep. That one misses. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Young pass to Hunter. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. And Young kicks to Collins. It's good from long range. Collins has got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Young left side. Over Holiday, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Young's got 7 points.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Lopez dishes to Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Here's Lopez. Rebound, Atlanta.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Now Young. He's got 7. Pass to Capella. Inside. The kick out to Young. Over Holiday. Offensive rebound. Capella.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism. It's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Chris Middleton. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Here's Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Tucker the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. Good work defensively by Capella.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Young outside. 1:29 left to play in the third. And he gets the bucket.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Holiday attacking. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 7 points here in this quarter. And here's Young. He's got 11. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. The shot's good.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Here's Holiday. He's got 11. Passes it to Portis. Back to Holiday. Fires the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The problem for your perimeter defense, if you close hard on Holiday, he can put the ball on the floor and beat you that way.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Portis against Capella. Here's Herter. Capella trying to free himself up. No good there. And it's the Bucks on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Jrue Holiday has been on display. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Fernando in at the 5. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Collins checked in for Atlanta. Here's Snell. Pass to Fernando. It's stolen by Kumbo. One-on-one here. For 3, Middleton. Giannis inside. Working on Collins. Collins with some nice D. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Holiday. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
The pass to Collins. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I love how competitive Lou Williams is. Always like seeing a small guard attack inside and draw contact.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The kick out to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Back to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Bogdanovic left side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Stolen by Holiday. Connaughton passes to Giannis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Chalk up 2 there.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Holiday. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Now here's Williams. He kicks it to Snell. Shot clock at 2. Bogdanovic, know what?
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Pass to Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Middleton. Stolen by Collins. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Snell. Great D that time for Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And that's an intentional foul. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Lopez outside. Middleton looking it over. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Latrey. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 7.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young, consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Back to Holiday. Middleton the pass to Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. It's great to be with you on a Monday. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Kyrie Irving. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And it's Capella missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jordan kicks to Harden. To the paint. The shake. And Jordan with the layup.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now, here is Young. The pass to Herter. To the inside. Here's Collins. Rebounded by the Nets.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Lobs it up for Jordan.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. It's Harden with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Young. Now, here's Bogdanovich. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here is Williams, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Capella, the pass to Williams. And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. Over Harris. And that one's good. Hunter.
Yeah, every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Harden against Williams. Oh, the lob to Irving.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing here by 8. Here's Bogdanovich, and the layup's good off the glass.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Bogdanovich from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Bogdanovich against Irving. Pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot, and it's good for 2.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Seven seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson, that's for 2. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
They've got Collins. Tony Snell is out there with Young. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now, here is Irving. And they call the foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young, and he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Herter following the bucket by the Nets. Off target from outside. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young.
The alley-oop layup, very well done. Claxton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Here's Snell, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. Misses the follow-up. Collins against Irving. Collins passes to Herter. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Trae Young. And a change for the Nets. James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. Herter passes to Okongwu. Collins wide open, he fires. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Let's go. They get the rebound. Oh, that's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Griffin leading the charge. Aldridge kicks to Griffin. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Claxton. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Claxton's got 6 in the quarter.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Herter, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brown the pass to Claxton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks trail by 9. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the focus there from Sweet Lou? Simply incredible at finding ways to convert through the contact.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw this game. Nets leading by 6. Outside Irving. Inside, Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, this is where DeAndre Jordan's speed as a big pays off. A super dangerous pick-and-roll player when he sprints out of it.
And that's going to be a treble. And so it's Brooklyn in the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Brooklyn came out looking very confident. And as great as James Harden has been. That's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Shutting the floor for the Nets. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Green, and it's Harris in at the 3.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Young passes to Herter. Now Hunter. Outside Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. No good that time.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Right side, Irving. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, Jordan's such a great dunker. Some of the jams he has are completely jaw-dropping.
To the right side. And finished off by Collins.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. He kicks to Jordan. 2 on the clock. He can't get that one, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Harden finds Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn from 6 away, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. Williams with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively, and Griffin sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Brown. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. One-on-one fast break. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Now Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari is proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Now, here's Hunter. Harden missing his last shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot, and Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
Good on both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
1:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Williams in the post, guarded by Harden. Shoots from 12. The rebound by the Nets. Harden's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now here is Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bogdanovich wide open. The rebound by the Nets.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here is Harden. 8 points for him. They get it back. Outside Jordan for 3, Harris. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Like to see when an offensive player takes some pride in the defensive play. Nice job by Lou Williams sticking to his man there.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here is Irving. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, how about that? LaMarcus still with that size can go up and power it through.
Young outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 15. Now Irving. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell's subbed in for Hunter.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Irving against Young. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. He dishes it to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Now, here is Irving. Claxton. And no good. Collins with some nice D.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Now, here's Irving. Now the pass to Aldridge. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The Nets working the ball around now. Tries it from 19. Aldridge can't get it to go. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. 11-point game.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Puts the move on. Irving passes to Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing. Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And James Harden has subbed in for Brown. And the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Pulls it up. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Young.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And that one falls for Young. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Irving. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Huerter. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Irving dishes to Jordan. On the wing, Harris. Capella covering. Harden kicks to Green. On the wing, Irving. Here's Jordan. Goes back up. Irving against Young. 3 seconds left. He's off on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Herter, guarded by Harden. Releases. That one a little long. And Brooklyn has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
Young with no one around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Outside Irving. From downtown with the tip. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to... The activity in front of the Brooklyn Music. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Green in at the 4 slot. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here's Harden. The kick out to Irving. Hits the 3 from the wing. Irving's got 6 points.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Now here's Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Giannis missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Irving dishes to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. And stolen by Jordan. They're running. On its way from Irving for 2. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris finds Green. Now Jordan defended by DiVincenzo. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Middleton can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Irving against DiVincenzo. Harris looking it over. And that one hits back iron.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Basket counts.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing here by 8. For 3, Middleton. The rebound by Jeff Green. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
To the middle, here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Irving. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 8.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now Irving, following Drew Holiday's 3-point attempt.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. To the inside. Here's Jordan. They kick it out to Green. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's Green after Drew Holiday's score. Here is Harden. Outside Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo makes it off the glass.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
And here's Harden. Outside, Green. Jordan kicks to Harris. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. It doesn't go for him.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
They've got Griffin. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you. And he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
Brown with it. Outside Griffin. And stolen by Portis. Here's Connaughton, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now Brown following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Harden kicks to Griffin. The shot from 20 feet away. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Bucks trail by 15. Here's Holiday. He gets it in there.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. There's the pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Claxton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Holiday. Portis in the post. Aldridge is covering. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Nets leading by 15. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Chris Middleton's checked in for Drew Holiday. .132 left in the second quarter. Now Irving. 8 points for him. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks trail by 15. Middleton outside. From deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Tucker. And it's the Bucks on the break. Portis finds Middleton. Misses the 3. Brooklyn leading by 15. Passes to Aldridge. Right side Irving. 36 seconds left in the first half. Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Another miss by Middleton.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And onto Tacumbo, slams it in. And so it's Brooklyn riding a. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 8 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Outside Holiday, sinks the triple. Holiday's got 7.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Get there.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. The kick out to Irving. Nets passing it around. 6 to shoot. Back to Harris. Off on the layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Middleton the pass to Lopez. This one for 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Pass to Jordan, stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And the Bucks miss again.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Encouraging whenever Harden blocks a shot. When he defends with tenacity and intensity, he's capable of this.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Bucket is good. He's got 9.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. Inside, Jordan. Good D by Lopez.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Here's Irving to stop the drought. That shot, no good. Holiday with the defensive effort. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Antetokounmpo. The second effort, and he sinks the layup. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
And the jam by Harden.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Holiday with it, guarded now by Irving. The kick out to Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Giannis is double to the left side wing. Brooklyn with the rebound. Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Claxton, and he gets it to go. Claxton's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden up top. He's got 10. That one misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Bucks trail by 11. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Good on the bucket. Connaughton's got his second bucket tonight.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Harden right side. Here's Claxton. Misses the shot.
Boy, this is where Tucker really makes his hay. I mean, able to defend on ball as well as in help situations.
And so it's the Brook. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Brown out there with Johnson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Claxton in at the 4. Aldridge inside, working on Portis. Here's Claxton, guarded by Tucker. Claxton with the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Johnson against DiVincenzo. For 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Portis has got his first points of the game.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Johnson, the pass to Luau. Johnson against DiVincenzo. Johnson down low. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Portis. Finished off the break. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Johnson. Feeds it to Aldridge. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Boy, that's a shot that Aldridge loves. I mean, he's always comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And here is DiVincenzo. The pass to Portis. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Aldridge. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. The kick out to Brown. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Johnson dishes to Aldridge. Shoots over Portis. Aldridge. Good. And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Milwaukee. To the paint. And LaMarcus Aldridge again.
Boy, this is as skilled an inside scorer as you're going to see, folks. I mean, Aldridge has a lot of post moves.
Back to Connaughton. And he banks in the layup.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now here's Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Luau Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Nets making a change here. Chioza's checked in. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Outside Jordan. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. On its way from Irving for 2, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Nets lead by 11. And so it's Milwaukee now. DiVincenzo with it. He kicks it to Middleton. 1:02 left in the fourth.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jordan kicks to Harden. Pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. Shoots it up. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Here is Forbes offline. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and with
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Herter passes to Collins. Now, here is Young. Collins in the post. Defended by Middleton. Shot by Collins, no good. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Here's Holiday. Buries it down low.
Right there you see Holiday's toughness. Gets hit, able to maintain body control, finishes the play.
Holiday against Young. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. And the shot goes in.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Now, here is Young. Over Holiday. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
They get it back, and it's Capella missing. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The shot by Middleton, wide open, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here we go, one-on-one. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Lopez right side. Three-pointer. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Atlanta shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Young outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look. This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Williams, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Here's Capella. Atlanta again missing. Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Middleton the pass to Portis. Now Tucker. Back to Portis. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Here's Connaughton. And he banks in the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Williams with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3. No good. Shot missing. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Tony Snell is out there with Williams. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Lightning speed. Lou picks the ball clean, gets it up ahead, and that's a nice play.
Here's Connaughton. Middleton outside. The 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Williams passes to Snell. Yep, that one goes. Snell's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation for the Hawks. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and most bigs don't shoot free throws as efficiently as Lopez. The coaching staff has to appreciate that part of his game.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Williams dishes to Hill. Tipped away and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got 6.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Williams looking over the floor. Passes it to Huerter. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. Back to Huerter. The rebound by the Bucks. Left side, Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Williams is running. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Bucks trail by 8. On the wing, Holiday. He has 6.
This is a tough kid. Holiday's fought through injuries. He's a physical player and a fearless player as well.
The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
On the wing, Hill. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. It's back to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Collins wide open. He fires. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 6-point game. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here's Okongwu. Hill passes to Collins. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Collins has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
So the wing on the left. Connaughton kicks to Lopez. The dish to Antetokounmpo. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Collins. And here is Okongwu. Hill finds Young. To the inside. Okongwu laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Okongwu's now got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one is off. And so that brings the first half to a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. That's all for now.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. Bucks trail by 6. Here's DiVincenzo. Can't hit from in close. The Hawks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And it's the Bucks on the break. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
A baseline J. That one wide left.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Dishes to Young. Fires high post. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 4. Middleton outside. For the 3. DiVincenzo. No good with the tip.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
What a
that
play!
one, Kevin? Unbelievable. An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Holiday against Young. The wide open look here for Lopez. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. And he overshot that one, missing. Bucks trail by 6. Middleton up top. From deep three-point range, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Tony Snell's checked in for Hill. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Connaughton's checked in. Williams in the post. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got 6 points. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Middleton looking it over. Inside. Portis kicks to Forbes. Williams against Middleton. They need this one. And the layup is up and in.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Now Williams. He has 6. Now the pass to Huerter. On deep. Kept alive.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Tucker with the ball. Now here's Middleton. Back to Tucker. To the middle. Middleton can't get it to go.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Huerter. That one drops for him. Huerter's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Huerter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
The shot's good from Forbes.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Young and Huerter make up the back. Hunter is out there with Gallinari, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And a deep 3 from Young. Not going to go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Young outside. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Back to Young from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Gallinari outside. Back to Young. Shoots. Again, Young missing.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Young passes to Hunter. He kicks to Gallinari. It's Young on the wing. Passes it to Herter. Gallinari outside. Here's Young. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Giannis. Connaughton passes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's a natural-born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Young.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Williams dishes to Collins, and he comes up with the deuce.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez left side. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he'll shoot free throws here. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Holiday. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And here's Bogdanovich. Snell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Good!
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Back to Collins. Yes!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Middleton left side. It drops.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Tony Snell.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Even though Tony Snell is an efficient shooter, he's never finished a season scoring in double figures.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. It's good.
Talented, driven, he puts constant.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's stolen by Capella. One-on-one here. Here's Herter. The 19-footer is on the money.
More and more showing his well-rounded offensive game. That's Herter in his comfort zone.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
He gets that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Young with no one around. The three-pointer no good. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And that one, good. Harden's got his second basket.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Young from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Green left side. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Young. Fires from deep. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Harden against Young. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Green. Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Now, here is Irving. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And finished off by Collins. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
I like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys. There are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Here's Irving after the made shot from John Collins. Irving kicks to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom, because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Collins showing more and more some moves that he's getting comfortable with.
This is his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Harden's got 10 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside, Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Both free throws good from Capella. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Right side Aldridge. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this.
Venom.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Young fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Harden's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 4. Throws it up high. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Harden left side. At the elbow, it's Brown. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. Good D by Harden.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and they're frustrated.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Kicks to Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now Young. There's the triple. That makes it 7 straight misses for him. Definitely not the start he was looking for. And there's the pass to Claxton. Over Gallinari. Claxton no good. The Hawks trail by 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Now the dish to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
Brown outside. Back to Irving. Passes it to Aldridge. Over Okongwu. Aldridge can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 7. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. And it's off from three-point range.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Snell. Okongwu with it. Aldridge on him. Bogdanovich finds Snell. Here's Okongwu. Aldridge with some nice D. Brooklyn leading by 9. Griffin passes to Bryant. Inside. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gallinari wide open. Offensive rebound.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
On its way from Irving for 2, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Irving. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Let's start with you. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel. Joel, what up?
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Williams at the 1.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Irving with it. He kicks it to Harris. Rebounded by Capella.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Herter. Capella trying to free himself up. And Collins is right there. Collins has got 8.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
And stolen by Williams. Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Harden. And it's blocked by Jordan.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. Nice move. And Jordan with the layup. And the Nets lead by 6. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn leading by 6. Harden with it and guarded by Capella. The kick out to Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Outside Williams. No good from 11 feet. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
And the shot goes down. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Williams passes to Capella. Here's Herter. He's got 6, 5 on the clock. Williams with the ball, guarded now by Irving. Here's Capella. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Left side, Jordan. Harden kicks to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Irving.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Williams against Harden. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Pass to Green. On the wing, Irving. And he gets it to go from the corner. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Williams passes to Capella. Back to Williams. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Green slams it in.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Williams scanning the floor. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets out in front. They lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Young against Brown. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Aldridge. Over Okongwu. And it's Aldridge missing. The Hawks trail by 9. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Claxton. He feeds it to Griffin. They double-team Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Griffin playing with heart. Like how he slams that one home. Right now dominating in the paint.
Young passes to Fernando. Back to Young. Basket good. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Llewellyn. The pass to Griffin. Feeds it to Aldridge. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, LaMarcus is so good with those feet right there. Excellent there in the catch and shoot situation.
Young for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's Brown. Griffin looking around. The kick out to Aldridge. Pass to Claxton. Clock at 4. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alinari comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 1:57 left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. Kicks it to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden outside. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Young, good on the shot.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
The Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And here is Irving. And the dunk by Jordan.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
In the 2018 season, as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
Young drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Here's Hunter. Misses in close. Now Irving. From deep three-point range, it's off.
Like the defensive effort from Young there.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. Nope. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now here's Green. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. The rebound by Holiday.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. They kick it out to Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And Doris, tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
Now Irving, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
DiVincenzo against Jordan. Irving with the steal. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Middleton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Irving with a clean look. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Irving misses. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Kick out to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Harden. Irving against DiVincenzo. Again, Irving missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Nets, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Nets leading by 6. Irving passes to Claxton. From the arc. That one, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Harden outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 4. Here's Connaughton. Makes it off the glass.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving finds Harden. That one falls.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Here's Connaughton, and he makes that one. Connaughton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Nets lead by 4. And will... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown, Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Giannis. 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by Aldridge.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
The kick out to Brown. Harden with it. Irving passes to Aldridge. Shoots over Portis. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Irving.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
It's stolen by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And he lays it straight in. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Harden the pass to Irving. Shoots the 3. Aldridge kicks to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 9.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Chioza's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. 7 points in the game.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Luwawu. Chioza scanning the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Kicks it down to Middleton. There's the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Out to the wing. Here's Luwawu. No points in the game yet for him. Aldridge, no luck.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn leading by 4. 34 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Chioza, guarded by Holiday. Chioza, no good. The Bucks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And here's Chioza. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The pass to Claxton. Outside Griffin. To the paint. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
So it's the Bucks now. That will count. That shot off. And a close game so far. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now Harden, 10 points for him. No good there with this step back J.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Middleton. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Lopez has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Harden the pass to Jordan. From the corner, and it falls over the rim and in. Irving's got 11 points.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Irving against Lopez. And here is Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Shakes him. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And Green now, top of the key. Back to Harden. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. And Luwawu subbed in for Irving. For the lead, Connaughton, it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Back to Portis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Bucks making a change here. And he commits the intentional foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Down low. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Claxton. Right side, Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. The Bucks trail. 3 on 3. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Chioza's checked in. Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Harris. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Luwawu. And now they decide to foul intentionally. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a change for the Nets. Aldridge is checked in. Here's Chioza. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Holiday. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Chioza. Offline with his 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Johnson. It's deflected. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 2. And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That one drops. He ties it up. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Irving looking for an opening. Releases. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Irving passes to Claxton. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup good by Irving. And the Nets lead by 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Poked away and stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Nets. On its way from Irving for 2. Another miss by Irving. And it's the Bucks ball. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's in there. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Bucks passing it around, and so they foul intentionally. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks, and a new group in for the Nets. Inside, the feed to Lopez. He dishes it to Holiday. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here to take the lead. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Lopez has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Oh, my goodness. If you don't box him out, sensational timing on the putback slam by Brook Lopez.
Irving kicks to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Jordan. Low block shot. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And you can see why they go to Brook Lopez, his calming presence to deliver in the clutch.
Harden with it. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
DiVincenzo against Irving. And it's blocked by Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Harden dishes to Green. DiVincenzo against Irving. 4 on the clock. Here's the step back. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Irving. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Green.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on. Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
Giannis outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Now Harden. Money!
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Holiday with the 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.